Anyway, so yeah, so, you know, you still got, like, can you even see that? You still got, like, the creepy face right there. So let's just, okay, on the back, it just shows all of the beautiful characters you can get. And then it just shows you what you get. Cool, let's open this. So I'm going to be assembling it on that table where I used to have all the HO stuff. I actually have a Trackmaster thing set up there right now. So that's going to have to be dealt with at some point. Oh, probably should open the other one first. But that's probably just engine, not engine stuff. Okay, one, two, three. Okay, let's get the boring thing out first because nobody likes this. Okay, so if you're wondering, well, don't you have another controller? Yes, but I hate that too because you have to wire the connectors to it instead of just plugging this into the track. Now, I know this isn't like the best quality thing, and you can see the seam line. There's a lot better stuff. In fact, I think the one I was using was better, but I'm tired of dealing with that stuff, and I want it just to be simple and easy, and that's for another reason why I bought this. Welcome back to another video, and in today's video, we are going to be taking just kind of a quicker, more look at this, because I've actually filmed this video twice now, and I hated how the first video came out because it looked really lazy and stupid. So I decided to refilm it today, just with, you know, more attention to actually looking at these nice models. You know, I like filming outside because I don't have to worry about lighting, but at the same time, I hate all the trucks that go by. Anyway, so I actually bought this set a little bit ago. You've seen it from the intro, me kind of unboxing it and looking at it. I unboxed this like a while ago, and I've just kind of been using it. So this is just kind of my overall thoughts on the set and how it performed and stuff. So now let's get into the video. Okay, so I guess the first thing I have to say though is that Thomas, this character, when I bought him the model, it actually came broken. And as you can see, I kind of did that side and then got scared and didn't do it anymore because I didn't want to ruin this model any more than Bachmann already has. Anyway, so actually, unfortunately, when I got it, it kind of came broken. If you look, which rod was it? Oh, hold on. Oh, it was this one. This rod right here, if you look, it was bent into the wheel, and the wheels would like jam up and wasn't moving. So Thomas wasn't, so the engine was getting power, it just wasn't moving. It's like, and I thought for sure the engine was just broken because I've heard reports of that. But then when I actually started moving the wheels, see how they kind of just freewheel just a little bit? Well, they weren't. They're getting like stuck and then on-freeing. So I thought, okay, maybe it's just something wrong with the engine. No, it turns out that side rod was just jammed there, and as soon as I bent that up a little bit, fixed it. Now, from far away, it looks fine, but it is kind of upsetting that I had to bend one of my side rods to get it to work properly, and also this thing squeaks. One of these ones squeaks like really bad, their wheel sets. I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's this one. One of them does. And also, he was like a very, not rough rider, but he sounded very bad. Like, it sounded like he needed some WD-40 or something. I did put some oil, like, on here, and it did seem to help, but that just gives him wheel slips problems now, so I won't do that again. Overall, this engine is also very weak. Like, it doesn't take much to stop it. Like, I can put my hand on there, and it doesn't even fight, which just means it has a very weak motor. Also, I guess I should point out the obvious. The lamp's awful. That's awful. They did put something on here, although it's not detailed. I do like the coal. It does look very nice. The whistles, to me, look a little bit off. But, you know, they're not molded, so I won't complain as much. That looks bad. Just the normal complaints. They didn't paint that. Their cab's completely blocked in. And the face is awful, but the face is not very hard to take off, so I'm planning on getting some custom faces made in the future to put onto this model. And what I must say is they are durable. Like, this has hit the floor by accident a couple times when I was moving shelves that I was putting this thing on. It hit the ground once, a couple times, and it's fine. So are these guys. These guys are very tough. Now, unfortunately, mine does have a little blue mark there. I don't know if it came like that from the factory, or if that's just from him over there, but I'm not going to complain too much because I think I can wipe that off. But anyway, these models, they just look like very nice. Like, the amount of detail they put on these, like, this reminds me of the show. Now, they do look a little slim for my liking, like a little small, like when you're pulling them behind, but that's just because this is HO gauge and HO or OO, and the models I think were like closer to G scale, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, so after that little mix-up, he doesn't run great. I don't know if it's just all my models, but like all my other HO stuff that I have doesn't run that poorly. And I've actually taken them apart. It's very easy to put back together and take apart. I wish that the whole chassis would just come off without having to basically take this whole thing off, but to get just the chassis to it by itself, it's like a whole lot of work. But I did take them apart and he came back together nicely, so, you know, overall, I gotta rate this a 7 out of 10. If they fix some of the small little problems like their Oliver model, I love that thing. It's awesome. That's probably just the screw. Also, what I've realized is if these things are not tight enough, he just grinds gears. Like, it's so odd. And I like how they fixed that hook. I mean, it still doesn't look great, but, you know, it looks better than normal. Let's talk about these guys. These guys, I gotta say, are really good. I love these things. I mean, they're smaller, yes, but just the amount of detail that they put on these, and the faces are probably Bachmann's best faces. Unfortunately, they don't have any cab detail. They don't have any detail in there, which is kind of, you know, sad, but yeah, it's whatever, I guess. We're all used to it at this point. The buffers look nice. Everything looks nice. It would have been nice if maybe they'd put some hooks right there just to make it more realistic looking. But overall, I really do like these things. No detailing on the bottom, but that's honestly fine. You got these little things. These things are very delicate, I've realized, though. So be careful about that. But yeah, overall, I'm quite happy with these things. These things look quite good. I am quite happy with how all of these things look. Okay, so now that we've kind of looked at Thomas the Ginty and these engines, these right here as I drop them, yeah, they're very good. I do like the detail. I especially like this, just, it looks appealing when they run around the track. And speaking of that, I did buy a whole set. You saw it in the beginning when I unboxed it. I bought like a whole set of characters and things. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Again, I'm quite happy with this up until those little complaints. Also, I'm kind of mad that the track isn't gray because I do like the gray better. I might have to come in and fix that, but overall, pretty good. I give this whole set like 8 out of 10.